Um, I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's 12. New day. It's the 30th. Monday. Yeah, it's a Monday, I think. Yeah. And I don't know, trying something new. I started reading this year, like actually reading. So I kind of forget a lot of things. So I kind of wanted to just do something for like myself, but if anyone was watching this, then sure. Um, I just wanted to like give a quick review on like different books where different things maybe could be like that, different things that I enjoyed. Um, this was not the first book I read. It was, I think, the third book I read. It was the first book I got, but the I kind of procrastinated on it because it had a lot of pages and it didn't really catch me on. Like I would read it and then it would like get to like chapter 12 and then I would just stop and I do something else. And I did that like 3 times in the beginning of the year. So yeah, but at like chapter 20, it's pretty cool. And I should probably stop talking. I should probably say what the book is. It's Lost Tomorrows or it's a Rick Cahill novel. It's a series. So let me get in front of that. It's the first series, actually. Let me just turn that off. That's better. It's a series. The book's kind of like, it's been through some stuff. I kind of tossed it around just because I like to read at like public areas. So it hasn't really been treated well. I'm sorry, but it could have been worse. The pages ain't yellow like that. Yeah, not yellow. So um, it is pretty easy to get into. It's by Matt Coyle. I'm a little bit everywhere. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I'm a little everywhere. It is by Matt Coyle. He's an. I don't really want to explain about who Matt Coyle is because I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know much about him. Sure he's cool. I am gonna read the rest of his books. Um, but yeah, pretty much a rundown without kind of spoiling it in a sense. It's pretty much a detective novel. It's about this ex cop from I think San Diego or something like that, and he was he was arrested for murdering his wife, but he didn't actually murder his wife. It was just some misunderstanding. At the same time, he was. I'm just gonna spoil from like up to like chapter 5, okay? Because like I don't know really how to explain it, like because this is like the fifth novel in the book, and I didn't realize that. But I mean, I could just read the other ones like they're prequels, so it's cool. And yeah, so everyone thinks he murdered his wife, and he was like arrested, yada yada, and he actually didn't. He was having an affair with his partner. Well, not his partner, like vows, but his partner, as in like, you know, police, I guess. And they kind of realized that was a mistake in a sense, but at the same time, when he was having the affair, she was murdered. But I think for some stupid reason, I don't understand. Maybe that's how the law works. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. But they're like, oh, you were the last person with her, so like, or no, you were the last person with her, and you were the only person that we found their DNA on, and it was because they fucked the night before, and I'm not even joking. It's because they fucked, and they're like, we found your semen in her, bro. It's up, give it up, man. And I'm like, I don't really get that, but there's some like things in this book that are a little bit weird. I think it's because like it doesn't really make sense to me on how someone can be. It doesn't. A lot of people are dumb in this book, kind of. You know, maybe that's just my thought on it. But a lot of people are dumb in the book, and other than that, I've seen some people complain that like the main character Rick Cahill, that's the novel series. It's he's kind of a little bit of like a murderer. Like he just wants to kill the fucking person who wants to kill his wife. But I mean that's understandable, I guess. Like I that didn't really bother me. None of that really bothered me. The ending kind of did bother me because I'm not gonna explain like what happened in the ending, but I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain like the type of like scenario they kind of did. They literally did a whole like switcheroo in a sense, but I don't really think it works. I think it's fine. It's kind of cliche, and it doesn't really make sense. I wrote in my. I know like the book kind of looks ugly. Okay, I know that. I'm trying new things out. I don't know really how to make notes, so I was just putting these little post-its and putting them on here on like the orange ones. The orange notes mean theories that I had. The blue ones were different characters on like new characters, so I could remember them in a sense and like what my thoughts on them were. And I think pink. Let me see what pink was actually. Hang on. Sorry. Oh, pink was just stupid comments. Like I just put like on this one real, and I'm guessing he said something that was like some real shit, you know. But yeah, and I think the end didn't really work for me too well. I really kind of wish they did more, but I'm kind of a sucker for like detective novels, and it's pretty good. It's pretty nice, and yeah, like there's not really much to say about this. It's like it's pretty bare bones. I know like whoever Meg Gardner is, she's an award-winning author. You know, it says it's sharp, suspenseful, and poignant. Poignant. I'm not really good with words. You could maybe you could read that. Sorry, hang on. Poignant, and it's okay. It's cool. There's some cool moments in there. I like the detective work in a sense. There probably could be more. There was like this other book I'm reading. I can't tell you the name because I read it like months ago. I didn't read the full book, but I just read like a chapter, and that one didn't really catch me. But I'm gonna still read it because actually it's this one. Michael Connelly. I was trying to say Colony for some reason. The Crossing, and I think the first couple of chapters are in a courtroom, and it's fine. It's just kind of boring, I guess, to me, and maybe that's just because I'm barely getting into reading. The next book I'm gonna read, though, or I'm actually reading right now, is, sorry, one moment. My bad, I really should have prepared. It's this one. It's No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai. And honestly, just from the author's note alone, it kind of is a lot more interesting. And I'm kind of excited to read about it. This video is going to hit 9 minutes, and that's the limit. I'm going to make it. But this is probably going to be the next one I talk about. This or The Stranger by Albert Camus, because I read this book already. So maybe I'll reread it and just say my thoughts. I know I had a couple of thoughts on this one too, so it's kind of weird. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. Just my thoughts on Rick Cahill's or Lost Tomorrows. I think this is the 5th one in the novel series. So overall, I gave it on Goodreads. I think I gave it like a 3, like over a 4. I think it was good. You know, I enjoyed it. It got me. It literally. It took me like a while to get into it, like a year. So take that as you will. But then again, I'm a pretty slow reader. You know, I'm barely getting into this stuff. So yeah. So that's it. Bye.